me introduce you to the Obsbot Tail Air, a real game changer for us solo content creators. Firstly, hi, I'm Olive, and apart from being the host here at Versus, I also create my own content based around living in Berlin and vegan cooking, and I'm always looking to make my videos better and better each time. I also really love to live stream my cooking sessions occasionally, and although a phone can achieve this, it's just not the same performance as having an actual camera. So today, I'm so excited to experiment and explore with the Obsbot Tail Air and see what this tiny device here can do to create the perfect self-made video. Let's start with the camera's tracking capabilities, because it has so many different ways that it can track me.
As you can see, when it comes to human tracking, the device performs pretty well and makes sure not to lose me. However, when it came to object tracking, it was a little more difficult for the camera to maintain consistent tracking on the intended object, which in this case was a bag of flour. Perhaps it works better in different situations, such as this shot here where we captured a person sliding down an icy slope. We used object tracking here, and as you can see, we had a more successful result. Animal tracking is also available on the Obsbot, and for now it works with animals like cats, dogs, and even horses.
So a lot of the time when I'm cooking, I do struggle quite a bit with changing camera angles or pausing the recording, starting the recording, because my hands can get so dirty. But the good thing about the Obsbot is that you have AI gestures. So the gesture control allows you to control the camera without having to touch anything. So when I raise my hand like this, it should pause tracking. As you can see, that worked really nicely. And now start the tracking again. Perfect. Now I'm being tracked. As you can see, the little bars, the green bars around me, just show that I am being tracked. And again, if I want to stop it like this, bam, it stops. And now I'm no longer being tracked. Awesome. Let's track me again, just because it's better. Another cool thing is, let's say I want to zoom in. All I have to do is do this sign right here, and you will also see the camera flashing, and it will have cropped into me right now. As you can see here, this is the framing. Currently, I am cropped in, and to crop out, I just have to do the same thing, and bam, woo! We are zooming out automatically. If you want to achieve a more dynamic type of zoom, then you can place your hands like this, and do that, and bam, you gotta zoom. And to zoom back out, you just do the same thing. Oh no, that's even closer. I guess you... There we go. And one more time. There we go. So it does work, it just takes a little bit of patience. And if you would like to stop and start recording, you can just do the OK sign and it will do it. So let's try it out. The gesture control is actually very, very good. And as I said, when your hands are dirty or busy or whatever the case, maybe you're super far away, you can use gesture control.
Before we move on to the rest of the features this camera offers, let's do a quick unboxing to see what you receive in this package. Inside the package, you will find the camera inside a carrying case that feels pretty robust and seems to protect the camera well. The camera itself, although made out of plastic, seems pretty sturdy and has a high quality feel. You will also find a USB-C splitter that splits out the standard USB-C to two USB-C devices, a regular USB-C to micro USB adapter, and a standard USB-C cable. The camera has a micro HDMI port, a micro SD card slot, a USB-C port, a power button, and a 3.5mm microphone jack. It also has Bluetooth capabilities, so you can connect other devices such as this smart remote that helps to control multiple devices. The LED lights help with some indication about the connectivity and battery life. You can also purchase separately a USB-C to Ethernet adapter which supports power over Ethernet for routers and other terminals. To ensure smoother multicam live streaming, Obsbot Smart Remote Controller is a must-have tool for you to efficiently control 3 tail airs. With its easy-to-use pairing method, you can directly enjoy PTZ control, preset positions, AI features, and customizable buttons without apps. With an inserted gyroscope, it will sense your motion and movement of your wrist and respond accordingly by panning and tilting the gimbal.
You can't have a winter in Germany without a good old glass of mulled wine. I'm here at the Christmas market and I'm very excited to see how the device is going to perform in low light, but I also really want to see how the tracking is going to work long distance wise, and also if I'm going behind objects, can it handle that? Let's find out. So obviously when it comes to like really intense movement, it's not exactly going to work. Where am I? There I am. Double tap on me. Oh, yeah, oh, it loses me on the corner. So yeah, maybe tracking isn't the best on something like this, but yeah, you could try somewhere else.
It's important to highlight that the Obsbot features an f1.8 aperture paired with a 1/1.8 inch sensor and can capture video up to 4K 30 FPS. The effectiveness of long-distance tracking depends on the activity in the frame and the level of movement. This clip here demonstrates commendable low-light performance and tracking capabilities. However, obstacle tracking introduces some complexity. While the device successfully maintains tracking when obscured by objects like a Christmas tree, it does tend to automatically switch focus to another person in crowded environments, making tracking less ideal in such scenarios. Nevertheless, once object tracking is activated, the device impressively sustains tracking even in a fast-paced situation. So right now you're hearing the built-in audio coming from the Obsbot. I'm in a relatively quiet location right now, so this might vary depending on where you are, what the atmosphere is like. I think there's some people I can hear in the distance speaking, so I don't know if that's picking up on the mic. But yeah, what do we think? How does it sound? Of course, you can also connect an external microphone, which I would always advise, just because audio is always so much better when you've got your external mic plugged in, but it's going to be interesting to see how it performs on its own. I would say that the built-in microphone performs okay. It has quite an echo, and although you can hear me pretty clearly, you can also really hear people around me who are talking or walking or shutting doors. And as I said, it's always better to use an external mic for the best audio results. The cool thing is that you can also use the device as a webcam connected to your laptop or PC. This will ensure you have great video and audio quality for all your important meetings. The Tail Air devices can be connected via NDI, and there is no limit to the number of devices you can connect, as long as your network status can support the setup. This ensures higher quality and low latency live streaming experiences via Wi-Fi and Ethernet. Also, it brings you limitless possibilities for build-up live streams with single cam or even with multi-cam setups. Let's talk about director grids. The Tail Air features AI director grids to efficiently and intelligently manage the real-time output video image. You can access this easily on your phone via the Obsbot Start app. The free app features AI director grids and adjustable parameters. You can customize image settings before or during your live stream moments and apply them instantaneously. Finally, you're probably wondering how the battery life is on this little device. After testing it for a whole day, we found that at best it will last around 2 hours, give or take. A single device is priced at $499, but if you want the multi-cam setup with all the extras, it will come up to $2,099. Personally, I think it's a pretty great camera for solo creators, as the tracking does a pretty decent job for most activities. The video quality is sharp and the audio is somewhat okay. I always recommend having an external microphone, as the sound quality is always better. But the good thing is that this is possible to do with the Obsbot. If you're a streamer or simply want to upgrade your webcam quality, then this is a great choice for you. As always, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe, because we would love to have you part of our Versus community. And with that being said, we will see you in our next video, and until then, take care.